Hi, everyone. Welcome to week 16 of English 101. This is crazy, guys, because we only have this week and next week, and then we're finished with the semester. I don't know how you're feeling about it. Maybe a little happy, maybe a little sad, a little bittersweet, kind of in the middle, but it is fast approaching. So this week, we're going to work on drafting your reflection essay and revising again. Um, Very important with the writing process. So I'm going to go over just some information about the assignments for this week and then your portfolio and also summer enrollment. All right, so let's look at your assignments. But before we do, I was gifted actually for my birthday this week a hoodie from my mom that says, I'm fine, it's fine, everything's fine. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is the epitome of how I'm feeling right now. And if you guys aren't familiar, it's actually a quote from a Friends episode where Ross here is just, having a moment and everybody's like, are you okay? And he's like, I'm fine, when obviously he's not. But I know that this is probably how so many of us are feeling. You're like, I'm okay, I think, kind of, maybe. Yeah, it's fine. But what I want you guys to do, let's just take some inspiration from Ross here because he was eventually fine. And now I have a reminder and you have a reminder that it's fine. Everything's fine. It may not feel like it right now, but we're going to get through this. All right. So let's go over the assignments for this week. You've got an attendance quiz, a discussion board like usual, and then your reflective essay draft. All of these are going to be due between Monday and Sunday, so the timeline is up to you. The attendance quiz has two New York Times articles I'd like you to look over. They're really fascinating, kind of discussing the coronavirus and how it's affected specifically online education, which I really would like to hear your guys' thoughts about this because you guys are my only course that's been online from the start and has not switched to online. So your opinion about sort of how this has affected you is really important because you've been online from the beginning. Your discussion board is going to talk about what college should look like. And since maybe this is your second semester, your third semester, your seventh semester, it's your first year back, you probably have an idea of what you feel like college should be. So that is your discussion board. And then your reflective essay draft will be due on Sunday. So I'm going to go over a little bit about the portfolio just to remind you. Your portfolio should include your two-page two-page reflection, um, which we're going to work on drafting this week, and then two essays, your best and your worst from this semester. All right. Next week, starting Monday, there will be a new assignment under Essay 5, where you should upload all three documents, your reflection, your two revised essays, at the same time. All right. In my video next week, I'll show you how to do that. But just keep in mind, I want them through Blackboard, just like we've used previously. All right. So thinking about your reflection essay, make sure you check your assignment sheet. Look over the outline that you did previously. I know it's been a week since we did it, so revisit. And then work on drafting based on those two things. If you have any problems, any questions, go ahead and let me know. But the outline, really, just use the answers to those questions and kind of format it as an essay. You can go ahead and use the typical like MLA format. And then in revising your essays, what you can do for this, revisit the You Writing textbook, chapter 8 on revising and chapter 10 on proofreading. What I want you to do is look at your ideas and the mechanics. So what I don't want you to do is to pull up your essay and say, oh, here's like 5 places I need commas and now I'm done. That's not it. Revising is re-seeing your writing. So for some of you, maybe you liked the very first essay the best. All right. And what I want you to do is I want you to look at it again now that we're 4 months past it and ask yourself, how can I improve it now? How can I move the ideas around? How can I add to them? How can I change them to really re-see what I've done here? All right. I don't want you to rewrite it. That's not revising either. You're going to improve upon it. Okay. So if you're not sure what this process looks like, revisit that chapter 8 from You Writing and it'll give you some tips. Couple deadlines, makeup work. So your original version of essay 1 through 4, I will accept those until the 7th of May. Any late attendance quizzes, discussion boards, late assignments, those are due on May 7th. All right, this will give me enough time to get them graded before the end of the semester. Your portfolios, I'll start accepting them from the 11th to the 13th. If you'd like to turn it in early, you are welcome to. All right, so some of you may need till the 13th, some of you may not. All right, but The 13th is a hard and fast deadline. All right, midnight on the 13th, I will accept nothing later. Okay, this is really important, so please don't forget it. All right, and then the last thing, summer enrollment. I know you guys are really going to miss my jazz hands after this semester. So summer enrollment's open. I'll be teaching an English 102 course that starts in late June, and also 2 literature classes. So if you need to get a lit requirement, check them out. The enrollment is open online, so you can either go through eStorm or you can email enrollment services at swix.edu. So for some of you, maybe this semester was really enough online for you to handle and you want to take a little break, totally fine. But for any of you who felt like this was a positive experience and like, taking online courses could really help you in the future, then that enrollment is open. Fall enrollment is also open as well. So don't forget, check it out, look up the classes and, contact enrollment services if you just want to speak to an advisor. They are here and ready to help you. All right. So that's all I have for week 16. So I will see you guys online.